Hello, hello, Shagat the Known here. Welcome back to Genshin Impact. Oh no, I did miss one thing. Sorry, I was scrambling there at the last moment. Give me just a moment. Alrighty. Sorry about that. I forgot my phone, which normally has my stream manager on it. I was scrambling there at the last minute. I started up the starting soon screen and I went and took a shower. No, I'm joking. But I sat down right as that song was finishing. That's why there's a little bit of a delay there. I sat down right as that song was finishing, and I was like, the next song, because it's shuffled, but I already saw what song was going to happen next. And I was like, yo, that song's going to be like another 4 minutes. I don't want to sit here waiting. So, yeah, that was a little bit of a scuff there. But yeah, welcome back to Genshin Impact here on the, whatever today is, the 18th of August 2022, local time 17:39. Oh my goodness. So last time we wrapped up the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber and did a whole hangout thing, whole quest with with riding Shogun A. And that was a lot of fun. And then what I was able to, I took a little damage from it. What I was able to determine was basically that the next thing I need to do to keep progressing towards the next Archon quest is going to be this, is it Sangonomiya? I don't remember. I'm losing the name. There's so many characters. What is going on there? Okay, Firefly. Sweet. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do here today, but first I gotta get in here one day. I gotta figure out how to do this. Because, yeah, it's just like taunting me. One day I'll do it. Don't hurt me. So, but first, let's go ahead and take care of the daily commissions because they're quick. And that should be enough to get me another key, I think. Here's one. Temple of the Lion. Let's go. Okay. Just right over here. Oh, I know this one. You just drop down on the beach. Wail on him. Yeah.
Stabilize.
We'll be Eula. I was gonna be Fischl, but Eula, if I'm gonna do a drop attack to start this, way more damage. I don't think distance matters all that much. It's just that you get the drop attack on him. You get the drop on him. So I'm pretty excited about this today. Hopefully we can knock out this quest. The next one will be Ito, who is a character I've not seen at all in the game. I remember my coworker back at my last job, who I got into this game. We're still in touch, by the way. We chat rather frequently. But he was pretty excited about trying to get Ito, and I think he saved up for a while. And that was after I had stopped playing, really, so I don't know if I got Ito or not. I think I do. Yeah, I do, but I just kind of logged in and grabbed characters for a bit, so it's not a character I actually ever used. Oh wait, I should, yeah, stop by this. Alright, we gotta go up this way. Yeah, I think he said he might play 3.0 Sumeru stuff. Can't quite remember. He was mentioning that, you know, he was asking me if I played any of the other games that are kind of like this game. I know the most recent one I saw was Tower of Fantasy, but I think he's saying there's others that I haven't seen. And it's like, no, just one is enough for me. There's so much time investment that goes into these things. Spreading evil, pretty basic. I like these. And we pretty much won.
I condemn you.
Sweet, just like that. So we have one in town, but we also have one over here. I'll just tell. I was gonna say I could probably just walk there, but there's a teleporter literally right next to it. Literally, right there. I won't hurt you if you don't hurt me. I mean, for some reason I'm breaking your towers, though. Damn it. Two more? One more. Yeah, two more. Yep, perfect. Alright, let's head to the high spot in town. Might as well do this gear thing while we are here. It seems like it'll be on the way to the commission. Oh my god, let me sprint. I keep trying to sprint, but I keep getting tripped up. Not sure what quest this is going to be. Talk to Herman. We'll do that soon. Is that even what I'm here? Yeah, or whatever. We'll figure it out. Looks like it is. Restore the parts. Is it the last one, or are there two more? Just one more. Alright, so you would think this one may be the most difficult, so we'll find out. Let's understand what's lower level. Everything? Nothing on the upper level, but I have two duplexes, so I may need to do some layering. Oh, let's try... We can't put that there. We can put that there. But it doesn't really do a lot of good. So that's a medium. So what we'd probably need to do is... What about this? That works. And then 3 could be a small. 6 could be a large. Wait, is that enough? Almost. 4 could be a medium. No. 2 could be a medium. And then 1 could be a small. Damn it. So I have a feeling they're going to want me to use the duplex to get something on the upper level. In fact, that... No, maybe not. I was going to say something that I don't think holds up. What good is this duplex doing me here? Really nothing. I mean, I could replace it with a medium. Oh, that's so close. So what if number 5 were actually a medium? And then... Let's see. I could put a duplex on number 6. So in the upper level, that's cool. What I want to be able to do is convert that upper one into... I need to use this duplex somewhere. What about... Can I put that on number 1? it was rotated, which doesn't give me what I want. Maybe it does. No, it doesn't. We check the lower level. It's too tiny. Damn it. So number 2... see, I could do that. That doesn't help. The duplex could be a red herring as well. Let's see. So, what you would ideally be able to do here is go to like 7, put a large, and then go to 4 and put this duplex? No, but it's a tiny one. Damn it. 2, can't fit a large. A medium does no good. Wait, what about putting the duplex here? That's useless. You can put small, but it's not gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay. So there's something funky that I'm not thinking about. One thing to note is that the only way to transfer the momentum from the bottom upward is through 6 or maybe 2. So let's remove the duplex from 6, and what happens if I try to put a large on 2? I can't. So actually the only way to do it is from 6, and it has to be a large or the large duplex. What if I just put a large, and then I go to number 7, and put that duplex, and then... Well, that doesn't really do any good. I might take a hint. I might take a hint on this one, just because I don't want to spend too much more time. I want to get to the quest. So we're gonna put that there. That's useless. Like, that is absolutely useless. So number 7. Can't do that. We can do that. So number 4 can be... Can I rotate it? Check lower level. Oh, I can. I can flip here. Ah, damn it. That's almost what I need. That's like almost what I need. Okay. So I think I'm correct in part of this. What if... Okay, I have an idea. Now that I understand how to flip. I can't flip that, why not? So let's do that. 5? I want to actually be this duplex. I was missing... Okay, no. 5, be the duplex. So the upper level... maybe that's not what I want. Oh, oops, not 5. 6. Flip. No, it doesn't reach. Oh, no, that's fine. No, it's spinning. All I care is that it's spinning. Never mind. So then this. About 4 with a medium. Very, very close. I had an idea and I think I lost it. I either was incorrect or... well, I don't know. Oh, I think I did want to remove this. I think I wanted the duplex here. Yeah, I think that's what I wanted. And then 6 will be a large. Yes. No. Okay, let's get some help. No small gears. So it's everything in this. So only one large gear. And all these other ones. Okay, so the small gear is no go. And then it's these. Or these. Whatever. Okay. So then building this bridge across here is not the correct route, is it? And maybe that's what I should have considered from the start, is to try a different approach. So we'll go here. Can't put a large. We could put a medium, but it doesn't really work. Can I flip it? No. Well, then that raises some interesting questions, because we need a way to transfer that momentum, and that's too small, but the large is too big. Does it work? So if I go to number 5 here and I put a medium, that does nothing. If I put a large, I can't. Well, that's odd. Oh, it's actually telling me where to put them as well. And you really want me to do it with no smalls? I'm a little confused by that, because I can't put a medium. Oh, I can? Oh, duh, I can put the duplex. I feel stupid. Then 5 on the lower level. That's the trick. So 6 can transfer the momentum like that. I want to flip it. Or the... no, but now we're not using a large. We need a large somewhere, which would be upper level on 7. And then 4 would be that medium. There. No? Do I have them backwards? Can't be. So close. How does the large fit in? Like, I could put a medium there, but if I put a large here, it's not gonna work. I've been doing this entirely too long. I feel stupid right now. It happens. What if number 6 is the large? Number 7 is the duplex. Number 4 is a medium. No. I'm using everything it wants me to. What I need is that... I need the large momentum to be on the bottom right here. So... yeah, so 7 is the duplex, but we can't have that. We can, actually, but we need to remove 6. We need to switch to upper level. 7 needs to be the duplex. There we are. There we go. I saw it right there at the end. Yeah, it was embarrassingly lengthy. And I'm not talking about my penis, because it's I mean, it's definitely embarrassingly lengthy. Embarrassingly small. What's up, dude? What's up, Felix? Ah, bravo! All 6 Evermotion mechanical painting parts now return to us. Now then, all we need to do is splice them together again. All of them? Why, of course. All these 6 smaller parts can be reunited as one. Together they will form a gigantic and beauteous Evermotion mechanical painting. Come, come, all we need to do now is join them up. Don't we need to cast it or anything? No, no, not at all. My machine is not some hastily cobbled together amalgam of scrap. Every part is wonderfully, intricately meshed together like a, never mind. I've never been the best at analogies. I swear Javier stole all the talent and rhetoric for himself. Either way, give it a go. It'll be interesting, I guarantee it. Alright. So we have one last one. You must place, oh. This might be a little more complex. You must place 6 mechanical painting parts at the correct angles and specific locations to put the Evermotion mechanical painting together. When you set a mechanical painting part atop your workbench, you can continue to rotate it or adjust its orientation. Okay. Oh, that's not so bad. I guess we're making... So, let's put that... No. Let's put that there. How do we rotate it? They're flowers, so they would go up like that. Not quite. Let's see. So what about putting this one here? No. What about putting it in 6? That looks good. So does this one then go here? That doesn't really look right. What if it... Oh, it does. I see it right there. There's a little side. So what we need to actually do is put whatever's in 5, this one. Confirm. And then the one that's in 6. Okay. And then we put this here. So that's that. Easy enough, I guess. And then... Whoa. That looks like it fits to me. So then this here, perhaps? Yes. And in this. I was about to say, bro, that's a match. Alright. Now what, dude? Perfect. Why, it's lovely. Skilled in both mind and hand you are, and more so than I could have expected, too. I do recall that several ludicrous manuscripts from the Steambird described you as... Yes, go on. As a straight-shooting knight-errant who prefers to let their blade do the talking. Ah, how ridiculous and foolish those reporters were. How much ado they made about so little. After all, who are you if not a sharp, smart, humble, and, well, straight-shooting knight-errant? When I get the time, they shall hear from me. Oh, yes, they will. All right, please take this particular device. You can take it out for a little leisure, should you? Well, be at leisure. As for me, I've got to start raising the mora I'll need to travel to Liyue. You can just walk there in like 30 minutes, bro. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. What's up, Herman? Oh, do you see the little thing on his head? What to do? What's wrong? It's just, my daughter Ellen has her heart set on joining the Knights of Favonius. She's training for the tryouts now. I had really hoped to help mentor her, but she just doesn't believe me when I say I used to be an adventurer. She just wants to train alone. Must be that arrow I took to the knee. There's nothing I can do to prove it to her either. Once you got a wife and kids, it'd be selfish and reckless to carry on going out on these dangerous adventures. My responsibility to care for my family takes priority over the ego boost I'd get from going on an adventure. I'm still an adventurer at heart, though, and I certainly still know a thing or two about it. Once, when I was on an adventure, I noticed these wooden dummies that the hilly churls use for combat training. They look pretty sturdy. I'm sure they'd be great for Ellen to train with, too. Could you go and collect a few hilly churl training dummies for me? Of course, I respect the adventurer's code and wouldn't make you do it for nothing. How about it? Okay. That's the spirit. Yeah, I was just like you back when I first joined the guild, up for anything. And when I say anything, just joking, of course. Off you go now. Yeah, we don't talk about those donkey shows anymore. So where do we want to go? It's not really telling me. Out here? Again? No, not there. We'll go here. Oh, that's cool. I guess it reflects. I must be using them to scout. Increasing danger. Okay. There's a thing up here.
Stabilize.
Yeah, I guess my can reflects enough of the green. That's cool, because it is not a green can, but I noticed I was seeing through it. Alright, let's take care of these. That puzzle took a lot longer than intended. Would have liked to have already been on the quest by now. The real goal of today's stream. I don't know, I'll take that free Mora and stuff. Quick and easy quest. Not really quest, but side objective. There was a weird noise there, wasn't it? Alright, we'll return to Herman. That was very, very easy.
Stabilize.
Pop one of those, and I was still burning a little bit, and I wanted to make sure it doesn't cause damage. Alright, there he is. Did I see a mushroom? I don't think so. Did you find some training dummies? Yes, however... Whew, it looks like you put too much force into it. I don't know how you managed to break such a sturdy wooden contraption, though. I suppose no one pulls their punches on account of a few wooden sticks in the heat of battle. I can't give... What? I can't give this to Ellen, as is, but it's good wood, so with a bit of work it should be fine. I've assembled it, albeit with some difficulty. It's not half bad, is it? Thanks to you, ultimately. Here's your payment. As promised, I don't take favors for free. This is weird. Because it's like bringing in and out the training dummy thing from existence, so it fades the screen. But I can, like, start to read the text before it happens. You can quit being an adventurer, but you can't quit respecting the code. Ooh, an achievement called Making Do. Not sure why I got that. And check it out. I remember her, I think.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh,
Thank
claim.
you for completing today's.
Alrighty, cool. Get all the daily goodies. How am I looking? Still quite a ways to go on the adventure rank, but it's fine. We'll get there one day. Only bring materials for a training dump. What do you... Only bring... There's another option? Interesting. I'm not sure what to make of that. Special event. Oh. You just opened something in my browser. The movement and the rotation of pieces when certain terrain is stitched together, special encounters, blah blah blah. It's called A Journey Through Pages. It's from the 17th of August through the 23rd. Yeah, not right now. I know you can't see anything that I was seeing. Version highlights. Oh. Oh, yes. New waifu. So I wasn't sure. I've seen the character Daya or something. I've seen both of these characters floating around. I wasn't sure if they were going to be 3.0 or just part of the Sumeru updates overall. New character. Oh, this is cool. Tignari, and this is going to be, I guess, our first. It starts with a D. Shit, whatever the earth element's called. Dendro. There it is, Dendro. It'll be our first Dendro character. I'm not gonna go through all that right now. I just want to get sure cookies, whatever. Yes, content is useful. This is cool. That's the only character they're showing, though. But we know there's more. New system. So there's gonna be, yeah, there's Dendro stuff. I don't want to really spoil it. I want to experience it myself. I want to spoil things. And we got a couple of random things here. I do gotta get the D-Loop costume. Might do that after stream. Oh, OST. Oh, it's just on Spotify. That's cool. I respect that. Alrighty then, so now that I'm done with all that, it's time to actually get to the quest that I'm here to do today. Also, I didn't even recognize there's stuff in here to maybe do? No, there's not. Let me claim my stuff here real quick for the battle pass thing. Okay, so now for the real quest. You know what? I messed up. Oops. Hang on. I knew I forgot to do something today. There we go. I forgot to update my game and everything. So I called it. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So this is what I'm looking to do right now. Is this? I say Watatsumi Sightseeing. Let me actually rename that one more time. It's really Dracaena Somnolenta Chapter Act 1. I hope I spelled that correctly. It's hard to see from here. There we go. That's embarrassing. That's stupid. But anyway, now that that's not a problem anymore. The next Archon quest is Perilous Trail, Interlude Chapter Act 2. And if I look for what I need to do, it's Taurus Iracundus Chapter Act 1. And if we take a look, Ito here is Taurus Iracundus, but I can't do it until I do Dracaena Somnolenta, or Somnolenta, excuse me. So I need to go ahead and do that one, which is the one we're about to do here for Kokomi. So it's a bit of an indirect requirement to do the next Archon quest. So let's see about knocking this one out here today.
Humble supplication.
Especially now that I realize that I am not building an alarm clock right now. I'm playing Genshin Impact. So I've updated my my information. Oops. There's a lot of places to update. Mistakes happen. Because I have like a button on my Stream Deck that updates my Twitter info. Or, not info, but like it makes a tweet. Maybe I should also set one up to change the stream info when I go live or something. Could be useful. It's been a while since I've been here. I really like this place. Alright, let's see what Sangolomiya Kokomi has.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place?
Yeah, it's only been like a year.
Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you. Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Oh, shall we take a look around?
Yeah, let's do it.
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them.
Yeah, I guess some people are into that, right?
Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into two teams, one to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again, Madame Kokomi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Wait a minute. Is my shirt... It's hard to tell, but I think my shirt's tripping the green screen, but it's not green.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
Here to lend a hand.
That's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into two teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward. Watch yourselves.
Okay.
We'll be back shortly.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
I'm confused by this because I don't have any like chronological understanding of when this came out, when you were intended to play this. The way Paimon keeps talking about it, it's been a long time since we've been here. Now for me it has been almost a year.
Eye for an eye.
But I'm wondering how long after the last time I played you were intended to have played this.
Solidify!
I'm the frying pan.
Comrades, they've fire! An arson attack! Curse them! They leave us no choice but to attack! Comrades, let's make them regret it!
Alrighty then.
Eye for an eye.
Looks like
I condemn
Yeah, even though it's been almost a year for me, of course I remember this.
some quiet.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Damn.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's what I said, Paimon.
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most.
I don't know. I would think general would. Okay, no, that's right. Comprehensive would mean it's more encompassing. It's more broad. Yeah. So if it's specific, it could be shorter because it only covers a very specific. Okay, yeah.
Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence.
Is Swordfish 2 still going strong?
Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, instruction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
I mean, I agree. If you sign up to be a soldier, you probably aren't intending that you want to build houses or farm.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we could find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm
They wanna see
sensing
me?
a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it.
But they'll trust
I won't
me.
say. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
Yeah, sure, I'll see what I can do.
Sounds good. Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again.
We're gonna have a remembrance session for the guy that we lost. I feel bad for not remembering his name. I swear it started with a T. Warrior's dreams like spring grass renewing. Ooh. Kinda like this music. What's up, Denjiro?
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish 2?
Swordfish 2? Never heard of it.
Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts.
Damn it, I was trying to go undercover.
I wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you with Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those Shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show.
Ah, look at Lumine being all proud. Even Paimon.
Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service.
I've heard people are a bit on edge these days.
On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. That's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time. I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
Something about that's amusing to me. Like, he's like, I'll be helpful. And then Paimon's just like, let's go talk to someone else. It's almost like dismissing what he said. And then we walk 6 more feet and we find the next person.
Peace at last. Living the dream.
Boo.
Don't I know you? I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, do you need something?
Yeah, I hear people are feeling unsettled at the moment.
Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would necessarily.
Because you're sleeping on the
keep to
job?
myself mostly. They're all too rowdy for me. We're at peace now, finally, and I for one intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about 2 things and 2 things only. The sun and the sea breeze.
Must suck to be on the night shift right now then.
Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. San Gonamiya. She knows everything.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
Alright, we just keep going down the trail. It looks like there's a side quest thing over here. Not gonna do it right
I don't understand
now.
what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
This music though, what is this?
I knew it. The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Yeah, we've only been here for like the past minute.
Hey there, what you talking about?
Potatoes?
Captain, you're back.
I'm here to join you at the victory
Do you
feast.
think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. She's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been her idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe.
Totally can't hear you.
Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
We were just talking about sports. I mean, sports and potatoes.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
What was it that gave it away, Paimon? Was it when they turned away and started talking amongst themselves? No, that couldn't be it. That wouldn't make sense.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island.
Oh no, it's a shakedown.
I knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'm innocent.
Something about the way he delivered that line amuses me.
Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away.
Hold on, are we...
Wait! Kokomi, there you are! Something's going down over here! You should take a look, pronto!
Your Excellency, this merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryo Commission behind the scenes.
I haven't.
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out. Better? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions. Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course, I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then,
yeah. It's gotta clear that.
But then, I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now, you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
You're not doing a very good job convincing me right now with all the
And why should we believe you?
On the way here, we ran into some Fatui.
So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods.
What if we find them?
And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryo Commission's hands. They're in this together.
What? The Tenryo Commission are colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
What, the Tenryo Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems unlikely to Paimon. We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing. Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryo Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island.
Great.
If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved. Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I'll bet that's where that hideout is.
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. We will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will prove your innocence. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, I mean, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation?
Yeah, let's do it. Sure thing.
Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately.
I don't think I ever used her, but I do have her.
I also have a few new things to teach you. Alright, follow me.
As it always goes with these, I expect that we'll be able to use her during a domain or some random fighting segments.
If you find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
Alright, so we want to go over this way.
If you got questions about Inazuma, I can give you the lowdown on the down low.
What's this shady ass mother? Hold up. Shirai, what's up? Haha, not bad. Looks like I've got lots of new information. New information? Exactly. I don't know. I said that strangely. I'm gonna try it again. Exactly. I've got all the latest scoop on things happening in Inazuma right here. The freshest intel, if you will. Why he look like he's got like a Gohan hairstyle going on there? I mean, have you heard? The Vision Hunt decree has been abolished. Those who once had their visions confiscated can now use their elemental abilities again. You know what? It almost feels like a game, this whole having elemental abilities business. Do you have something more recent to mention? Huh? Looks like this batch isn't good enough for you. Well, how about this then? The Sakoku decree enforced for so long is now finally a thing of the past. Will the reopened sea routes bring hope or more foes? Would you like to know more? Well, if you're curious, then you gotta show your appreciation for such detailed intel, you know. Why do you look so disinterested? Is my information out of date? Am I really always so unlucky as to only meet those who are more familiar with Inazuma than me? Looks like I need to be better at reading people. But seriously, who am I supposed to look for at this point? Some tourist who doesn't look like they can tell left from right? The Sakoku decree was just abolished on the last session, right? At the end of the Raiden Shogun quest? Also, there's something I failed to mention on that, as there was a lot to talk about at the very end of the quest, and I kept feeling like I forgot something. I was gonna comment at one point, actually I did comment at one point that it would be interesting if we actually, like, if she were stuck in there, if A were stuck in that consciousness of Makoto, and we actually just ended the quest right there. So what happened is we immediately went to pursue her, and so there was really like no downtime on the side of the player. But it would be interesting if they were like, no, A is just gone, and it's like another entire quest to get to help her out of there. But that might also be overstaying its welcome, if I'm being honest. But at one point I did comment, like, what if, I think I started to comment at least, like, what if this is just the end of the quest and she's stuck in there now? Could have been interesting, but it, again, might have been overstaying its welcome to have another entire quest devoted to getting her out of there. I'm gonna climb up here. Scenery is so good here. I thought that was a rainbow for a second.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far.
It's a wonder. I don't know, maybe that little bush is helping.
Our enemy is in the light while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand.
And what does the grand strategist have in mind?
I think we have 3 options available. Option 1. Take the king and its checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
You know, some people are into that. I have an option 4. I mean, we are on the cliff, like, overlooking them. We could just pee on them from up here.
Wow, that's our grand strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose?
That will depend on our assessment of our own abilities. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills.
Of course.
With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. But absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves.
Don't want to do that.
If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, which is your preferred option?
Honestly, the air raid, but I'm kind of leaning toward the gunpowder plot because it seems interesting. I mean, I'm not going to have a problem fighting in any regard, so let's do the gunpowder.
It seems that you share my strategic sensibilities. This is my preferred tactic. It places us in the least amount of danger. Let's work together to give them the surprise of their lives.
Let's do it. Oh! Defeat the Fatui in the camp. What does she do? Okay. I mean, my best bet to destroy those barrels is gonna be Fischl here.
The explosion was roughly the size I expected. Hopefully we've given them a fright.
That did jack diddly dick. What's all this about stealth and everything? I was hoping they were gonna be like explicitly scripted to die from that. And I was like, ooh, that would be cool. They didn't even kill it. It barely did anything to that dude. Maybe if you were like world level 1.
I condemn you. Eye for an eye.
Even if he falls back, I think he might be able to swim. I don't know. Oh no. Damn. You can't run. Well, neither can I. What a dork. What's all this one Mora? What the hell's that from? Like one Mora, one Mora, one Mora, one Mora, one Mora. Also, the first time I find a weapon, I'm not going to be able to pick it up. I just remembered right at the end of last session, I was full on weapons. Anatoly. Okay, what's up, bro? You gonna go invisible? Doesn't work too well when I'm whooping your ass.
Can't run from death.
Excellent work.
All thanks to your genius tactics.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh?
I beg to differ.
Hey!
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission? Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
All right, time to take a look around.
Yeah, let's see what they got. Here we go.
Whoa, this place is chock full of bomb-making materials. This is way too dangerous. We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it. Hey, look here. Could these belong to the merchant?
In a surprising twist, we found his erotic fan fiction.
The Tenryou Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it. So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to eat? Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff! Look!
She's concerned and lost in thought about what's going on.
I see.
Or it's not Kokomi at all. Imposter! Something wrong?
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools, all essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit.
Hey, you left out the erotic fan fiction.
By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for? We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right.
Don't worry, I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Right, because he said he was holding on to them waiting for a better price, but it turns out he wouldn't be able to take advantage of that anyway. I'm not necessarily a big fan of that. I mean, seems like over-regulation to me, but at the same time, I don't like the idea of people being taken advantage of.
Kokomi, you think of everything.
It's a difficult situation.
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped. The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Low energy, huh? Plot point.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back.
Yeah, I forgot to use her during the fight.
Victory feast.
Oops.
It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast!
I was kind of excited about that because it's a character I've not used before. And I don't have to level them up. Anytime you get these free characters, they start at, like, you know, your max level, basically. We should have another opportunity, though. Unless this is the shortest character-related story quest ever. Grab a couple items on the way past. What is that? A radish. I'll steal all y'all's food. You know, you think I'm joking about that erotic fan fiction, but no, that was probably some My Immortal level stuff right there. Got this little jellyfish dude over here.
My goods! You got them back, huh?
Yes, I did.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see? I told you I was innocent.
That doesn't really prove anything.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them.
Okay, so my statement there, my point there is, we did not say how we got the goods back. We didn't say where they came from or anything. So just by virtue of seeing, oh, the goods are back. See, I told you I didn't do anything wrong. That proves nothing. We haven't even told you what happened. Maybe we didn't find a Fatui camp.
Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
You know who he reminds me of? I can't remember his name. Is it like John DiMaggio or something? He does the voice of Waka from Final Fantasy X. Bender from Futurama. I think, is it Jake the dog from Adventure Time? I think this voice, I've never actually watched Adventure Time, but I've heard like clips, and I think that voice occasionally reminds me of Jake the most.
Sir, I am afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away.
Oh, he's so
Time to
excited.
pay up.
This dude's got a hard on.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up.
Why not?
Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk?
All right. Oh.
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you.
It's scripted to talk at certain points, and because I waited for that dialogue to finish, there's this long lull, perhaps. Maybe not that much of a lull, though. Where is the shrine? Oh.
It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine.
It's like, I'm not gonna run past that. Can't just show me an item. Ooh. We got a photo spot up in front.
No, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
So last time it was A, Raiden Shogun, whoever, I don't know. I mean, it is A, but again, the character we have is Raiden Shogun, and they're so similar, like I use them somewhat interchangeably, but A was ill, and now there's something going on here with Sangonomiya Kokumi.
Your Excellency, I beg
Yuna.
you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared.
Stay away from the summoner!
If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Okay.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well,
Shiori.
I'll be fancy meeting you at a place like this.
I don't know why that name seems familiar.
Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency, boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency, isn't this the captain of Swordfish 2? Will she be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Ryoko. Tenchi Muyo crossover confirmed.
Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries.
So is it just exhaustion from too many duties? Too many things to do?
Though, for the longer ones. I'd prefer it if you
Like
could
Jean.
write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time.
You chat with the friendly people alongside Kokomi.
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
No, there are more.
Really? That's fantastic. You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right now?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. Then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yay! The victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
Sure.
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
Alrighty. There's a lot of stuff I want to check out. Wait till 10 to 12 the next day. Very short time frame, but that's fine. Oh, it's a view of the village. I thought it was going to be that shot outward into the whatever, like of the shrine and everything. Village of the People of the Deep added to the archive. Yeah, I thought it was going to be that shot. Not that there's anything wrong with this little village. Okay, so there was another, yeah, it was just that. I had to get my bearings again. Alrighty, so far so good, but before I continue, I think I'm gonna go get another water, but we're talking like just walking and grabbing it from the fridge. So I'll be gone, let's see, 23 seconds, alright? Starting, I'm gonna time it now.
I created another universe and founded paradise for I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin de Verirrt.
And I'm here.
General goods, handy and cheap.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and wait until 10 o'clock. Oh, you could wait like 2 days, damn. I was never aware that you could actually go past 24 hours. It's like a nice little alarm. I like it. Alright, where do we go? All the way over there. I'll never make it in time. No, that's fine. We could warp there, but I'll just go manually. You never know what you might find. So far, so good. Pretty straightforward quest at this point, but not that that's bad. I'm hoping to get through this in about the next hour and a half. I won't, I mean, if that's the case, I won't do 4 hours, otherwise I'll just keep going until it's done and or I hit 4 hours. Alright, let's see what's going on here.
Huh. Kokomi isn't here yet.
Nope.
That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer.
After some more time.
How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble?
Maybe we should go find her. She's probably just sleeping.
Let's go ask that soldier over there.
We go like on this epic quest to find her and she's just sleeping somewhere.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives.
Okay.
Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown,
what?
Direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage.
What?
The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing. And even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Okay, buddy.
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
Alright, go south until we get to the tree. Purple foliage. Yeah, it looks like that's it right there. No! I wanted to climb up to the top part. Oh, this stuff is really cool though. I like this aesthetic. It's a little electric sealy. Let's follow it around.
This is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey,
Where the...
doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It
Where the
looks
hell
like
did
there's
it
a
go?
way in over there. Let's take a look.
No, I want to see where that dude went. Did he just shoot, like, straight up? Oh. Am I blind? Let's just keep going up. What's the worst that could happen? I thought I saw one. Okay. I will maybe do that one another time. What do we have here? Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh! Can't tell if she's actually asleep or not.
Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
I'm such a genius!
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away!
No, it's nothing like that. It's just... my energy is completely spent.
Of course, you're overworked.
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
Oh my god.
No, it's speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the infinitely capable person I present myself as.
Everyone was asking so much of you yesterday.
You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I'm feeling. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such hard work.
Yeah, it's why I would never want to go down a management track. A lot of people in software engineering, you make that decision. You want to go to management, you want to keep doing more technical stuff. Yeah, keep me away from that management side of things.
You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally to me. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself. But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the Divine Priestess, sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard won, and I want them to feel at ease.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to a good read on military strategy. I'm sure that'd speed up the process.
Talking about audiobooks?
I was reading a book last time I was here, but I only got about halfway through. Where did I put it?
We'll find it for you. And then we'll read it out to you to help you recover.
You do that for me? Thank you. I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Okay. What do we have here?
Whoa, look at all these petitions.
Will you sign my petition? Sign my petition or I'll follow you home and kill your... No, that's a Postal 2 reference.
So does Kokumi make time to deal with these even when she's resting? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report on Fishing Production. Watatsumi Island Monthly Maintenance Expenses Breakdown? This is a lot of work for one person, and it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to meet day to day. It's no wonder she gets burnt out from time to time. Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again.
Oh. Her secret. Investigate the secret base. Yeah, we'll check here. What are these?
Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted?
This is interesting. The energy counts. Today I spent the entire afternoon arguing with representatives from the Merchant Association. Energy -4. By the way, this is going to tell us what gives her positive energy. And... well, I don't know. I'm looking ahead, and it seems like maybe not. But I was going to say we could see what gives her positive energy and try to bring her more of that. So yeah, I spent the entire afternoon arguing with representatives from the Merchant Association. Energy -4. Many things must still be settled. I need to ensure that they allow the goods to flow smoothly, but I must make sure that their money is made through legal means. Today I finished a day's worth of work. Energy -3. I'll have to write up another batch of directives tonight. Hopefully this won't go on too late. I still need to perform an inspection tomorrow. The wind is very strong outside, energy -2. It seems like it will rain soon. I can only hope that the waves aren't as rough and those who go out fishing can return safely. News of the peace talks reached us today. Energy +2. An end to this war will surely make everyone on Watatsumi Island happy, won't it? So she's still a -7 though. Today, we received word that the Tenryou Commission might be colluding with the Fatui, energy -5. Even I'm struggling to understand what's going on, so now we're -12, but Swordfish 2's captain came back today, energy +4. We tacitly agreed not to speak of Tepe, and no one spoke of those who sacrificed their lives during the war. This peace was far too hard fought. So what are we at? Were we at 12 before, so we're at -8? And Tepe is the guy I've been trying to remember. Rip Tepe, he was a good dude. It was a sad moment. So we're going to be at -11 in the end. Lots of people spoke to me today again, energy -3. Looking at their earnest faces, I can't help but think back to the time that I took up the post of Divine Priestess. Have I really lived up to their expectations all these years? Yeah, I don't think that was the book, Paimon.
Swordfish Captain came back today. Energy +4.
Quantifying it is rather strange.
That's just,
See, look at this. What does this mean? Like, if you read the second option without the context of the first option, it makes no sense. And if we did, it was all Paimon's fault. We saw nothing.
Give it here.
Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
Right, what do we have here?
It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one, so she must have finished reading those already.
That's the optimist view. The pessimist view is that she never started the other ones.
Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing. Well, let's take it over and read it to her. Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud?
Act to the plan and plan to the situation. Attack where the enemy is weak. Emerge where the enemy is blind.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you.
You read Kokomi her favorite military treatise.
Kokomi? Kokomi!
Yeah, if it's her favorite, like, sleeping through it's not gonna help.
Oh no! She's fallen asleep! What are we gonna do? Tonight's the victory feast! Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner! She's got so much to do!
Well, let's let her rest a while.
You sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, waking her up and forcing her to do more work is not gonna help.
She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go, too. Alright, let's keep her company while she rests.
Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs. The war's over. Things are slowly getting better. Did you see?
You take a break together with Kokomi for a while more.
What time is it? Did I fall asleep?
Yep, you've been out for ages. It's nearly time for the feast.
I can't believe it got so late. I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. That's gotta be 3 whole energy points right there.
What?
Should be enough to see me through the peace talks.
So brings her back to -9.
Thank you.
No,
We better get
no,
ourselves
8.
over there. It's nearly time to light the bonfire.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back to full energy! Good to have you back.
How does she quantify energy points? Her secret. Quest completed. Victory banquet. Go to the site of the victory feast. I'll do just that. It's actually really close. Now, we are booking it though. We need more stamina. That's one of the best things about 3.0 Sumeru opening up. We can assume that we'll get more stamina from the so we have the Animoculus, I think they were called, and the Geoculus. Here in Inazuma we have the Electroculus. We're gonna have a Dendro version of it, right? What do? You'll collect them and turn them into the shrines.
But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin.
And then I'll get us stamina.
Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough?
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you.
Kokomi walks by the banquet fire and starts to give a speech.
Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory.
These kids are just jumping.
Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the Vision Hunt Decree. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for Peace Talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all.
You know, I was just thinking this quest might be over with the feast, but that feels really short. Now, some of these have been about an hour long, but either there's going to be another Kokomi quest where the peace talks and stuff will, or it's built into a separate quest line altogether, or that's actually going to happen here as well.
Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout.
We'll see.
Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in this trying war. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy our hard-won victory.
Hard. After a while.
Tonight seems to have gone off without a hitch. I'm so glad it's all going smoothly.
And before Paimon comments about food.
People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information you can gather?
Okay.
I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. And I'm concerned that something might happen at tomorrow's peace talks.
Okay, sure. We'll go ask around.
All right. Hirai, what's up with you?
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya.
What's new? Anything to report?
Recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. The poor kids were crying all day and night, but there was just nothing I could do. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are finally improving now.
I'm calling bullshit. This guy's a little bit too buff for somebody who was going without food. He was keeping the food for himself. The kids were starving on his behalf.
I hear captain of Swordfish 2, is that right? Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. It's freshly caught, so it's a bit, fishy. But it's fine.
Oh, no. We couldn't possibly.
You know you want it.
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight. Her Excellency always teaches us to repay kindness with gratitude.
Okay, well, thanks. Come on, let's go talk to some others.
The way she responded to that was kind of odd. Whatever, I'll accept it. I saw the person over there. I'm just looking around a little bit. Kabasawa? What's up with you?
Hey there. Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue.
I would have, but they're not fresh. The subtitles implied that they were, but nah. What's new? Anything to report?
Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed. It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same feeling. See that guy over there?
Yeah, I actually just noticed him.
He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times. It's a
What a
miracle
dork.
the fighting has finally come to an end. You know, I really hope we don't go making any more trouble for ourselves. Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you still have questions, you may as well go and talk to him.
Sounds promising. Let's go see what that guy's deal is.
Yeah. Anything of interest over here? Couple of them. Unagi meat. Yeah, it's like a worm thing poking up out the ground though. That's kind of gross to me. Hey, watch where you're poking that thing. Jeez.
This guy smells of booze.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Swordfish 2, right? You actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
Nuh-uh! We would never run from a fight.
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is peace and stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the Resistance?
A warrior's will.
You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide Resistance warrior.
You want your ass whooped,
I'll
alright.
answer your questions, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
Ugh, this guy. Would it kill him to just have a normal conversation? What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
In a few seconds, you'll be begging to talk.
We'll see about that.
Is it gonna make me play as Lu? It is, yeah.
Take this!
Oh! I forgot Lumine actually talks when you do... I mean, I haven't played as Lumine in a very, very long time. I don't know what the special is. The Q attack. Oh, he hates it. He hates it so much. I'm actually gonna try to build up the Q attack. So let's drag this on a little bit. It's pretty easy. Alright, one more.
Take this!
Alright, what is the Q attack? Okay. Oh, he died! He melted into live stream juice.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us?
First, you need to tell me what's going on.
We made it up. The story about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui, it didn't happen.
You just trying to stir some shit. Alright, I know what you're doing.
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up?
You don't want the peace talks to happen.
What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryou Commission!
Exactly.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Watatsumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenryou Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree? We are the Resistance. Everything hinges on our warrior's will. We can't trust the Tenryou Commission or the Raiden Shogun, but we can put faith in ourselves. Surely you agree with that?
His point does kinda make sense, but something about it doesn't feel right to Paimon.
What it boils down to is, you just want to fight.
Yeah, everything you said just now was pure speculation, wasn't it? Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard for, all because of some imaginary situation that may not even happen?
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all of this. What would you understand? For the sake of victory, we embody the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore? You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but how can I? How can I when every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of the friends we lost in battle? Every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryou Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree.
Okay, but got something to say on this.
I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sangonomiya if you want, but you're too late to stop us now.
You got a plan.
Too late? What do you mean?
It's already in action, in motion.
Darn. Doesn't seem like he's gonna answer that one. What are we gonna do? This is really serious. We need to give Kokomi the full story right away.
So I'm not going to go into the whole geopolitical situation, but I am going to a little bit. What I want to do is make a comment about a very real situation, and it's just like what he's describing. He's not willing to forgive the Tenryou Commission for what they've done, right? He's lost so many friends in battle and such. So he wants to prolong the battle, he wants to get his revenge, basically. And ultimately, he wants to emerge victorious. Peace is not victory, in his viewpoint. And what I'm thinking about is, a good example is like the US. And that's why I'm like, I don't want to get too into the geopolitical stuff. But the US has done a lot of things in the past that can be viewed from different lights. And some of it, oh, just kill these guys? Alright, that's easy. Some of it, for instance, like arming the Mujahideen, has ramifications in the future due to other things that are going on. So the groups there that we armed essentially are able to come back years later and do things to us, and they have their reasons for that.
What do we have here?
But it can be traced back to other events that have happened, like major events that have happened in US history. And so what do we do in response to that? We go back and we attack them again. And every time that happens, we're perpetuating a cycle. both sides are perpetuating a cycle, because if we are attacked here in the US, or something, you know, significant enough happens that the US says we want to go fight back, we have to, you know, defend ourselves or this or that, we basically end up killing people over there. And, you know, family members, you know, especially with drone strikes and such, there are so many innocents who are caught in the crossfire that there are people over there who immediately become radical. That was a terrible, there we go. Who immediately become radicalized because, oh, the US killed my brother, they killed my father, whoever it was, I will never forgive them for that. So that breeds up another generation of people who basically want nothing more than to stop the US because they view the US as bad. What's going to then happen is those people attack the US, or individuals, like it's not necessarily at a country level, but even like individual attacks at a smaller scale are seen as hostilities towards the US, which makes the US fight back once again. And it's a never-ending cycle. So that's like one example of it, and that's a very high-level overview of what I'm talking about. Oh, there's a thing here. Let me try and get this real quick. That's a very high-level view of what I'm talking about, but it's the same idea as what that guy was just saying. What he's going to do is he's willing to sabotage the peace talks because nothing less than the Tenryou Commission surrendering outright will be good enough for him. But by doing that, by sabotaging the peace talks, by potentially even attacking them or something, he's going to build that hatred up. The people in the Tenryou Commission said, look, we were trying to have peace talks and they attacked us. We can't have peace now, right? So he's going to build up that cycle. And then, you know, like imagine if they killed a bunch of people from the Tenryou Commission. The Tenryou Commission want to come and get their revenge. They want to say, well, like, look, we were just trying to have peace talks and they attacked us. So we're defending ourselves, right? And there it is. The cycle begins again. And it never gets any better until people are, you know, on both sides are willing to lay down the hatchet. So it's why I bring up the issue with like the US and particularly the Middle East, because that's largely what happens there. It's hard to blame an individual who says, hey, that other country came in and drone striked my house and killed my brother or whoever, right? It's hard to judge somebody for being mad about that. Can't really justify the actions that may be taken, but it's hard to judge them. Or at least it's hard to say that, like, maybe they shouldn't be angry. Okay, did I get that other one set up correctly? I think I did, so... Oh, this one doesn't rotate? Well, okay then. How does this work? I need an electric thing, don't I? But I don't have one. How do yeah, this is what I need. I need something to keep me charged so I can move these things around. Is there a fourth one? What am I missing? I don't really like these. They're a little awkward. How do... Oh, wait. This is all I needed. I don't know what the hell the point of all that other stuff is. Whatever. We got it. Alright, let's continue. She's eagerly awaiting the news, the truth.
Few things. The whole thing about the Tenryu Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see.
One moment. Ah, that's good. My neck was stiff. Okay. What's the matter, Kokomi?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
I don't believe you.
This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, it never would have come to this. I think I understand what Kozin means when he says it's too late. The talks don't begin until tomorrow, but both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozin's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiations.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryu Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war breaking out once again. Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face the issue of not knowing who to trust.
Yeah, we're gonna have to play a little game of figuring out who it is, right?
Sounds like a really tricky situation. So is there really nothing we can do about it?
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. Now it falls to me to devise a counter plan. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Whatever happens, I will find a way to ensure they do not come to harm. Let's meet here again tomorrow.
Kokomi rushes back to Sangonomiya Shrine and the victory feast continues. Oh my god, it's so fast. Wait till 10 to 12 the next day. Yo, look how large this food is. Like, dude, these things are gigantic. They're like as big as her torso. I noticed that earlier when we were talking to the lady that ran that stand. All right, let's do the waiting game. Try to get it exact. Beautiful. I'm really glad they built this mechanic in, so you don't have to actually wait. But it's also a little weird because time is mostly meaningless in this game until it does matter. So it's just at very odd moments where it's like, oh, time matters for this quest. But like any other time you're playing, you can just like walk around for in-game weeks without resting or anything.
Well, the peace talks are upon us. How do you feel? Prepared?
And just to note, like, shops and stuff aren't affected by time or anything, so Like, maybe if shops were affected, then it would make more sense.
Here, take this. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure, but I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes.
Okay, then.
I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed.
Yeah,
no
sure,
matter
I'll
how
just
the
parse
events
that.
play out.
I'll just parse all 187.
Whoa, this is huge! Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation, armed revolt, coordinated attack, seize hostages. Wow, there are so many! But you've thought of a solution to each one! Hyman suddenly feels a lot less nervous.
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional.
Look at the crabs.
It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But
What? Oh.
would you be willing to lend me a hand?
I also want the peace talks to succeed.
Excellent. Okay, time to head off.
Yeah, but not until I check out those crabs again. Look at them. They're just moving. Oh, he climbing. What's up, buddy? Gotcha, bitch. I don't know where the other one went. There were two. Whatever. I'm also not sure if I've done this challenge thing out here. And I couldn't help but notice that there's a wave rider, racer, I don't know what they're called. I forget. There's a spot to summon it right over here though, so I think I'm gonna do that real quick.
Rack and ruin.
Basically harmless. What is that? Let's find out. Defeat a specter that has not accumulated any fury. So basically beat the dog shit out of it like I did. Cool. Alright, let's try this challenge. Maybe I've done it, maybe I haven't. But I see something like that. I feel like it's something I should do. Yoink. That's nice. I didn't know that was going to be out here. Oh, what's up with the weather? Alright, we'll slow it down real quick, build that stamina up in case I need it. Oh, that's easy. Blow up some barrels. Like, you get the auto-targeting, which makes it pretty easy. Just don't blow yourself up and shoot it to the side like that so you don't have to go through the ice. Yeah, see, that was worth it. Quick and easy. Alright, where do you want me to go for the quest? Way the dick over there. Okay, so that's in Inazuma itself. Or, not quite close, though. Let's go here, just jump down, I guess. Is this one of the big, like, electric islands? Might be the one over from here. Yeah, this is still something I've never figured out how to open. And there's clearly an Electroculus here. but I have no idea where it's at. Like there might be a way to get inside of the mountain here, or... there's so many possibilities. None of them are apparent right now. I do remember taking this route in the past, though, for some other stuff. You know what I should do? I should mark, like, right around here. Just as a reminder, hey, I missed an Electroculus there. Ooh, we got one of these boys over here. Let's see if I can trigger him. He might lead me into the quest, though. These are a little annoying. They're not, because they're not like regular Sealy. He is booking it. Okay. Anytime now, there we go. This is wild. Oh my god. Really? See what happened? I moved too fast and missed it. And there's the treasure. That one looks like a pretty good chest, too. Look at these dudes down here plotting. No.
Cry out my illustrious name.
Alright, let's go ahead and hop in here real quick. Let's find a weapon or something. No. Just anything. I just want to burn some. So let's see, that was 20, 40. It's not very many. 41 weapons. This is pretty stupid leveling up a hunter's bow, now that I think about it. Alright, that was like 80 or 100 or something. It's not too bad. They are enemies, okay. I was gonna say, if I could talk to them, I will. But they're not talky boys. They're just fighty boys. Alright, so I can take this to take the same route back. Basically, this will be a quick way to get back to the area I need to be.
Stabilize.
Okay. These are the ones you gotta break with fire. Yeah. Maybe, maybe cryo? Nope. It's gotta be fire, basically. They can reasonably do that, without... They can reasonably do that without, like, harming... Not harming, what's the word? Without leaving out any players, because everybody has amber. It's impossible to not have amber. Now, if you did that with, like... The thing is, I think every character, or every player has Lisa for Electro, Amber for Pyro, Kaya for Cryo, what am I missing? Geo. Would the only Geo one be Traveler? Maybe the same with Animo. Dendro we haven't got yet, but I feel like I'm missing something. Water. We have a water character that's guaranteed. I don't remember. Alright, let's check this out. Oh, look who it is. Ujosara.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
I'm here to witness the peace talks.
That's right. She's here to bear witness to the proceedings.
I mean, you shouldn't be suspicious. I'm pretty good friends with A.
She experienced the war between us firsthand.
I don't think she knows
and has
that.
made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it.
I'm gonna keep crossing and uncrossing my arms, apparently. Kokomi and Sara begin their tit-for-tat peace
The
talks.
first item is the Maritime Administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions, but going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine, but if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while in your waters. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Good move, okay.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smoothly.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami.
So we want to open up the borders a little bit.
Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
It might, but I agree with Kokomi here. Kujo-Sara here is basically dangling this like a carrot and saying, I thought you're having trouble right now. You know, we should be able to get the upper hand just because you're currently struggling.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need.
Yeah, so in general, I think deals like this need to be made with foresight. You need to be able to look ahead towards the future. And unless it is a truly dire situation, generally you don't want to just plan for the now.
Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
And this is when it's gonna hit the fan, right?
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
I recognize these dudes. We talked to them earlier. I remember the gray-haired dude.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
I was gonna say that he's nodding, and then the camera panned over to, like, really show it, but he did it before the camera even panned.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. You just want to take everything away from us.
We're gonna have to fight him.
Comrades, never trust the Kujo. Let's get them. Protect Madam Kujo.
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
That's a bold move.
Which scenario number is this in the directives?
Sitting down like that is a bold move to show that basically you don't stand with what they're doing. And it looks like Kujo-Sara might have been doing the same thing. So that, like, I can respect that from both of them.
The last one, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. The situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns, but I will deal with the situation from here. Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation?
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now!
Okay.
Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
Look at him. Look like a dog walking away with its tail between its legs.
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion as such.
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going.
So wait a minute. Did I just mix things up? Because earlier we were told, I thought we were told that the Fatui collaboration was bullshit, and they just wanted to do that to keep the war going. But now we're actually seeing that maybe there was something to it. And they want to do for the exact same reason. Both sides want to keep the war. Yeah, it's the same. I've already talked about this, right? It's an endless cycle. And at some point you have to be willing to you know, bury the hatchet in order to break that cycle.
At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. Then we'd see how it went. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off conversation. How anyone from Watatsumi Island even found out about it, I have no idea.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil. One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one.
Signora, who was killed by Raiden Shogun.
We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
So if I understand this, Kokomi just big-dicked this by flipping the whole thing around and making Kujo-Sara like take all the blame for it, even though maybe I got to go rewatch it, but it looked like the first people to make a move were actually Kokomi's men, right? But she was able to flip that, and now Kujo-Sara is like, please, please give us another chance. Wow.
But of course, Madam Kujo, I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation.
And I don't know what she knew or didn't know. Knew or didn't knew? That sounds weird. But I don't know like what information she had, but did Kokomi just bluff her way to that and hope that there were going to be people on the Tenryou Commission side that would be like, oh, we did, yeah. Like, did she bluff her way into that, or did she know something? Either way, it's a power move.
For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
Damn.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now, but we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues.
That's crazy. The table's just completely flipped.
As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
I almost mentioned that too, that what if then they could renegotiate the trade issue, and it looks like it.
Seems like Kujo-Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on
Wow. Kokomi and Sara calmly complete the follow-up negotiations.
Never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander.
She's gonna comment on how like tired she is after this though. It's just mentally draining.
I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing. I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them all in one fell swoop.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now. Until we meet again.
Your Excellency,
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Yeah, so again, I'm kind of wavering a little bit because there's been a lot of information and I think I mixed some of it up. But I think we did already have evidence that there was some collusion. So I need to... I feel like I maybe misunderstood something. I feel bad about it now. Because I am paying attention. But that soldier that we fought, I thought he said that all the shit was like made up. So that the idea of the collusion was made up. So that's where I think I had a little bit of a disconnect, unfortunately.
Oh, the sun's out. Oh, this meteorological transformation is most splendid. Like a felicitous twist of fate in the face of certain doom.
Let's go over here to hopefully not die. Like if I get too close, it's just gonna drop me out of the sky, maybe, yeah. It wasn't bad, I was still gliding.
Your Excellency, you knew?
If you're like falling though, and you get to like the, hey, we're gonna go into dialogue, like the radius, then you'll just keep falling and smash into the ground sometimes. It's happened to me a few sessions ago.
I have already been informed on the
You
reasons
knew?
for your actions.
Wait. He said it, and I didn't do the thing.
You knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions.
You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot.
Yeah.
Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. If we stop now, aren't all of our efforts going to waste?
Yeah, I know, right? You're exactly right, dude. So what you should do is you should keep fighting, and then more of your comrades are going to die, and that's going to motivate you to fight even more. It's going to be awesome.
I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
Yeah, and then someone could use you as their excuse to fight. Dude, that'd be... I'm not saying he should die, but like, dude, that'd be great.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences.
That too.
During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement.
However, as a counter, I agreed with her saying you can't impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences. I mean, the peace talks are essentially doing the same, however. They are bearing the consequences of the peace talks, but consequences the word consequence can mean both positive and negative things. A consequence, we typically use it in a negative, with a negative connotation, but it doesn't have to be negative.
But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is not yours alone. It was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture a warrior's will, but never how to let it go.
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. It was ours. Our selfishness. Either way, we are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Damn.
Very well. Then I hereby declare...
Nothing.
that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join, but be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warrior's will is alive and well, I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your lives. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
All right, dismissed. Go and report to General Goro. And remember, there can be no more insubordination.
Cool.
And if there is, there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
Alrighty then, that was a interesting turnaround there. I mean, I knew she wasn't gonna like lock him up or anything. And she's tired, right?
I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
It's a good thing we're pretty close to it. How does no one here know about it? This is where, I believe this is where we talked to Tepe the last time. That was a really sad dialogue. Oh no. That was a really sad dialogue with Tepe. It might have been here. But it was on one of these buildings, I'm sure. That dialogue got to me a bit with Tepe. I mean, even though he is a somewhat minor character overall, like, it's one weird symbol. Did someone leave it here? Yeah.
No rest for the wicked.
Yeah, when I say minor, he's not a character with a vision, you know, we can't have him in our party or anything, but he kind of made a good impression, and he was a wholesome dude. He meant well. He was trying to help out, and he took that false vision and paid the ultimate price. And he looked like he was miserable. He just sounded awful there at the end. You go down. I missed this earlier. I'm gonna do it now. The Electrosealy stopped by that Thunderstone. Does it like it here? Where did it go? Down there. Can I get in? Oh, this tree's not active. Do I need to do a puzzle? That's lit up. As is that. And one more. Yep.
Destiny has brought me hither.
Can I do anything with this? No. Okay, where'd you go, buddy? You went out this way, right? Yeah, there he is. So they actually do call them, I was about to say, I'm just going to call them I was going to say Zaylee. Electrosealies. I'm going to call them that, but that's actually what Paimon just called it. Perfect.
I condemn you.
Is this the... Oh, it's Amethyst Lamp. Okay.
Eye for an eye.
Alright, where'd you go, buddy? He went this way, and then... over there. Got it. So you're gonna make me go through some enemies.
Nice and spicy.
No rest.
Rack and ruin.
Oh, they're making funny noises. Look how gigantic that radish is. It's crazy.
At least good luck doesn't discriminate by clan.
I'll have to try to remember to get that chest in a moment. We have another shield thing here. Another Thunderstone. Is there really nothing around here? Yeah, how do I use it? Yikes, where did this big guy come from? I don't know, but let me shield up.
Rack and ruin.
Dumped.
Blood of frost. Eye for an eye.
Alright, we're just gonna mash until I win.
I condemn you.
Alright. Hey, that did destroy it. Cool. This is taking me on a damn journey, isn't it? Probably both are gonna want to fight me. Oh, yep, both. I saw the Electroculus on the map there too. That's a big old boy. Don't eat me! Don't eat me, damn fish! This is turning into quite the trip. And I accidentally just solved a puzzle, which is cool.
What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain?
Where did it go? There it is. Wait, where? Damn it. Is that it? That's the same one?
Solidified.
Nice and spicy.
He's over there.
I condemn you. At least good.
Alright, yet another spot. This really is quite the journey. I wish you'd hurry up and just get us to the fucking thing. Are we there yet? Paimon can barely keep afloat. Might have to solve another puzzle based on that. Slid up from there, but this is probably going to turn multiple. Damn it, I thought I had it. Oh man, this was a little awkward. Let's get up here, it's a little easier to work with. Alright, we'll spin those. Alright, what is this spin? Just those two? Oh, wait a minute. I need to do this. I can't. Okay. Is this it? Yes.
Destiny has brought me hither.
Snatch that thing. Wait, where'd you go? Damn it. Oh, what? What? Why did you get rid of the wings? Is that the same one? Maybe. I should have watched it. Oh, I'm terrible at this, aren't I? I really don't want to redo this. There's way too much going on. Let's go over here. Alright, let me get this chest. We're gonna go back over this way a little bit. I hear it. No, maybe not. Is that it? Is that, please be the correct one. I hope I'm not finding like different ones. If Paimon makes a comment at some point, that'll help. Oh, look! It's a treasure. Thank you, Electrosealy. Okay, I think that was it. I don't see any reason Paimon would have made the comment.
My illustrious name.
If it wasn't for, like a normal one, I don't think we would have got a comment like that. But because of how long that took, I think that's why we got another comment from Paimon. So I think that was the correct one. Sometimes it zips around really fast, and if you're not paying enough attention, it's like, where did it go? Now, my internal stack is telling me I need to go back for that Electroculus.
Rack and ruin.
Hey, buddy. Alright, new thing on the stack now. And it's one of these. Alright, I think that was it. Not the most exciting, but hey, I'll take it as free stuff. Right? You always take free stuff. Actually, this puts me reasonably close to the Electroculus. Alright, what's up? What's this chest up here?
Solidify.
Let's get down to business.
I condemn you.
To the ferry. Finally, no.
Gather.
Not too bad.
What trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain?
Alright, how do I get in here now? There's a spot for a Sealy. That's probably, maybe related. What, really? Okay.
Stabilize.
Nice and spicy. Eye for an eye.
I need like an electro charge to be able to go through that. Or I need a way to just get rid of it altogether. There may be a reason that I haven't acquired it yet because I haven't been able to do that. It's suspicious that there is a deal for a Sealy right here. So that tells me that there's probably a Sealy close by. It's hard to find it with these jellyfish all over. They blend in. Like, they look close enough to a Sealy that they blend in a little bit. Oh, what's this achievement? Is that weird one I got earlier? Oh no, Naku Weed Whacker. Follow 4 Electrosealy on Watatsumi Island and Serai Island in Inazuma. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, map. I'm gonna put a marker here in case I decide I can't do it right now. I don't want to forget. You know what? Could I just take this and jump down? Oh yeah, I can. Cool. Never mind. No marker needed. Actually, this gets me to a new area. I guess I could have gone here anyway, though.
Solidify.
We'll bop these dudes.
Rack and ruin. Eye for an eye.
Is this other one actually fighting me? Yeah. I was hoping I was far enough away that it would give up. Do I have a key? No. Alright, well then I will put a thing here. And I'll remove this. Right, let me just look at something real quick. Okay, yeah. I was like, let me make sure it wasn't saying that I just... The 01 wasn't saying that I just haven't put a key in yet. But I had an option to do it. That might not make sense the way I'm trying to describe it, but it makes sense in my head. See, and it's like, what do we have over here now? Well, this oh. I think I've fought this before. It's the water. I'm trying to think of the proper word. Hydro. I was thinking if I ended early enough with the quest, meaning if I didn't just go on that huge sidetrack following the Electro Sealy pretty much, that I would go fight the Oceanid. But that's not going to be happening now. Alright, we are basically back to where I need to be, though. Oh no, not quite. Still some way to go. So see how I was generating, or not generating, but I was transmitting that current. There's a spot on that foggy island where I can do exactly that, but there was a whopper flower that I think I needed, an electro whopper flower that I think I needed to use to help transmit that current along. And I had killed the whopper flower before, so maybe I'll go try that after this, because it should only take a couple of minutes. Is there not a... Oh, maybe this is for... these? I'm not sure what it's for. Whatever, I'm gonna climb up. Potential mistake. I didn't let enough stamina regenerate. All right. Okay, let's wrap this quest up, presumably.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more.
How are your energy levels?
Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time.
You did an admirable job.
Do you think so?
Yep.
To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess. In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realize now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have a long way to go. But that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a while longer?
Okay. But the quest is over! So we don't actually do anything right now. I mean, there'll probably be a part 2, that's why... It says chapter 1, so they're very transparent that they plan on doing more. So that's that. Let's go ahead and go to that island that's bothering me now that I was talking about that. Near the boss that I do not want to fight right now, because that dude would whoop my ass. But... there is the thing I was going to try to do here. Did this? No. I mean, it gets me closer. Maybe that's an option. Try it with the Whopper Flower first.
Stabilize.
Where is everyone? There. Yeah, these dudes are rough. That corruption, man. It's brutal.
Eye for an eye.
Bedamt.
I condemn you. Rack and ruin.
Alright, so what I want to do is... Oh, I got a concealed talon. That's new. Somehow I haven't found one of those yet. What I want to do is I want to grab this relay stone and put it like right here. No, like right here. No, like right... I was trying to get it as close or as far as I can, depending on which way you want to think about it. Now, we'll grab the next one and put it like right... Oh, wait! I could have done this the other day, I just didn't... Oh well, whatever.
And all the more valuable.
Stabilize.
Does the Whopper Flower work if he spawns? No, he didn't. That would have been a cool trick to make that more difficult. I don't know why I didn't try that the other day. I mean, I did, but I didn't try, like, moving it as far as possible. It was actually really easy. So was there anything else I wanted to do? One more thing I can think of. Very quick and simple thing, actually. Not healing, but almost as simple. Going in here and seeing that we still have the Taurus Iracundus Chapter Act 1, but I have a key. And now I can spend it, because before it was being blocked by the other quest that we just did. Unlock. Can't do that right now, but Yelan is probably... I see, this is interesting, because I did that Chasm quest. Yelan was pretty recent. And I did that Chasm quest, like, pretty quickly once I started playing this game again. And she showed up, but we didn't know who she was. Like, I mean, we're not supposed to know who she is, I guess. Then you have to do all these other quests, and we're going to go back to the chasm. Maybe that's when we're going to meet her again. Maybe that's when we can unlock this quest or something. Interlude Chapter 2. Yeah, it is. That confirms it. So the thing that I'm working towards, we already know it's going to be in the chasm. Okay, got it. That's cool. Alright, so his is going to be next. Taurus Iracundus, that's going to be what I focus on next time. And we're gonna see how that goes. The Oni's evil. Yeah, I was like, that's it. I mean, with a name like that, the Oni, that's kind of what they're going for with Ito. So, Inazuma's Catherine would like you to help conduct an emergency investigation. Cool.
I do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
I'm sure the good people of the Adventurers Guild are absolutely fine, mein Fräulein.
That's actually really wholesome that she just says that as one of her dialogues, that she's like worried about. She says it in her way, in her like over the top way, but it's actually a pretty wholesome thought. I approve. Okay, so with that said, that's gonna be it for me today. Thank anyone who showed up, whether you're lurking, chatting, masturbating, whatever you like to do while you watch the stream. I appreciate it. I stream almost every day. In fact, right now I am streaming every day. Mondays and Wednesdays are coding days, however, so they're a little bit different. And then every other day is gameplay. So if you are new and you like the stream, hit that follow button. If you're watching this in the future on YouTube, congrats on being in the future. And go ahead and tickle that like button. Stomp on that subscribe button. Punch that notification bell. Leave me a comment. Do all that fun stuff. It's all free. Doesn't cost you a dime, only a little bit of time. I will be back tomorrow with more of this. I'm gonna do some like offline recording for YouTube stuff, and yeah, that's about it. I did things out of order today and it's throwing me off, but I think I covered everything. So until next time, have a good day, have a good night, whatever it is, wherever you're at, take it easy.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?